You don't fall in love with people, you fall in love with their potential. This is why divine feminines constantly fall in love with potential instead of results. It is not because you're naive, it is because you see souls. You fall in love with who they could become, not who they are right now. That's your empathy, and it's actually a great spiritual gift. If you're a divine feminine, when it's unhealed, it can actually manifest as overgiving, easily forgiving others, and falling back in love with people when they are only showing you the potential and not actually the physical results and the movement that you need to have your needs covered. Hey, guilty as charged. I will be the first one to say that I had a string of codependent relationships throughout my life. I was living out of survival. I remember one time I was invited to this cool event. It was something that I was really into, and instead of going by myself and facing my social anxiety and expecting the best and seeing all the possibilities, I decided to be codependent with a longtime friend, and they ended up ruining the night for me. And I still forgave them, and we still were friends for many years after that. But that was a big wake up call for me because I saw what could have been if I didn't insert somebody or just be codependent and attached to needing to have them around me. Maybe you're experiencing this in your relationships or codependent relationships with your family. Oh my gosh, yeah, I jumped from a friend to a relationship to them being codependent with my family. But one thing, and this is the biggest mistake that I see, is mistaking emotional labor for love. So go ahead and claim this message and comment: emotional labor does not equal love. Spirit puts these kinds of connections in your life not for you to save them, but for you to save yourself, because once you reclaim that energy, your magnetism gets turned back on. And a consequence of this is your path starting to unfold where you can actually hear your codependency and awaken your true soul purpose. I actually do a whole deep dive on this over on my YouTube channel.